Hello everyone. Thank you for giving us the time and thank you for your patience. So, Scientific Study provides more than 50 modules and more than 200 features. Now we are going through the Scientific Study Admission Management. So, to set up the admission management, we can do multiple things. We can set up the social admission inquiry page of your school, number one. Number two, you can get and start managing online admission leads. Number two. Number three, you can start the admission process of your school. Number four, you can set up the online admission page and the process of your school. Number five, you can start taking online and offline registration of your school. Number six, you can start taking admission. You can also start taking inquiries in your school. Number seven, manage admission task. There are lots of admission tasks that you can manage and make sure that admissions goes all the leads, all the inquiries converted into the admission. Number eight, you can review the admission growth of your school through the help of lots of report. So let's start with the admission module. You as a school admin log into the system, then you have to click to the financial module. And now think about a situation think about the story. Your school starts the admission process in 2024. So what do you have to do? Number one step, start the admission process of your school. You have to select the academic year that you want to take admissions. You have to give the admission title. You have to give all the registration seat from which a registration starts. You have to assign the start date and date of the admission. You can give the contact email ID and contact mobile number of the admission. And this information will be displayed online for the for the admission page of a school. You can close the admission online from here itself, and you can make sure that this admission is the current admission of your system. So now these are the classes. For these classes, this is the mean age, this is the maximum age, this is the on date. This is for calculation of the birth date online for the online registration. This is the registration fee that a student has to pay online in case if you enable the registration fee. This is the registration limit for any classes. For example, if you want to take only 100 registration for class 5A, then you can simply say 100. This is the admission limit, and this is the admission prefix and admission postfix. In case if you want to make this admission online or offline, you can manage from here. In case if you want to close or open admission, you can manage from here. So this is the lots of flexibility that we give to you. Now let's just start with the basic process of admission. In case if you want to generate the admission query from here from the system, you can enter all the details. Let's think about a simple idea. A parent comes to do the inquiry in your school. He comes to the gate, he enters to the school, and you have to enter all the details here. So this is how you create a admission inquiry in the page. But in case if you have online admission set up on your school, then you can simply generate the admission inquiry from this place. And this is the admission inquiry that you can share on Facebook or any other places. So now let's go back to the admission. And these are the admission inquiry reports. You can have you have almost 5 or 6 reports that you can use to analyze the admission inquiries. Now, if a parent comes to your school and he wants to take admission in the school, and if you have the registration process, you can do new registration. So in new registration, you have to enter the details of students, the student personal details, and then service availed. Number two. Number three, all the details of father. In case if this student has sibling in the school, then you can enter all the sibling details here. But let's make it simple. You can enter the details of mother here. You can enter the details of present address, permanent address, and sibling details. Once you enter all these details will come in this menu. All new registration which has been done online or offline in your school, it will all come here. If the student comes to your school, that registration will be called as offline. And if someone is taking registration from online, it will come as an online registration. So these are the status of your registration: new registration, admission taken, registration rejected, on hold, and cancelled. So if you want to keep any registration on hold, you have to simply select the status and change the status. Now let's see all registration which are new. Okay, simply do new registration and click on search. So these are the new registration that you want to take admission. So simply click on action and say start admission process. Before we start doing the process of admission, there are lots of other things that you need to know. You can print out the registration form of a student from here. You can generate the receipt of admission from here. You can edit the registration. You can delete the registration. You can update the form number, you can update the registration number, and you can also change the status of registration. So this way you have lots of flexibilities to do manage your registration and admission. Once everything is set, parents came to your school, he took the registration and he wants to take the admission. So start clicking on this button. Start admission process. Very simple. You don't have to enter any data. All data comes here automatically. What you have to do? Simply do take admission. Once you click on admission, our system is very much flexible and very smart. It will help you to understand the current situation of your school and classes. So this student this student is here for taking registration in class 2A. So our system will prompt you for this class. There are two sections, class 2A and 2B. For 2A, there are 20 students. Out of 20 students, this is the ratio of gender. Out of 7 students for class 2B, this is the ratio of the gender. So now, and also it's displaying the installment fee structure. So you don't have to worry about missing any fee collection. So you can say that class 2A has 20 students. So I want to take admission of this student in class 2B. And now you want to take fee for 3 months, monthly fee, April and May. So you know that how much is the total fee that you need to take. So you take the money in cash and you can simply say confirm, or if you want to take the admission online, you can do the same thing. And now it's saying that admission done successfully. Admission date is this one, admission number is this one. And next step is proceed to payment. And before you proceed to payment, you can see all the details here, whatever you have entered here. And now you can say proceed to payment. And this will bring you to the fee structure, and this will bring you to the fee module of this student. And you can take again very simple 2 or 3 months of this fee of this student, and you can simply say take fee, and it's all done. So this is the complete process of a registration, admission, inquiry, and the how you're going to manage all the admission. In case if you want to see the complete report of admission, then you have all reports here, that how many reports, how many admission and registration has taken, class wise, day wise. And in case you want to see the report registration daily collection, that how much you are collecting on daily basis, you can set the dates here and then you can filter the result. So this is the list of all the registrations. And monthly wise, if you want to see the registration monthly collection, so you have all this here. So this is the very grouping structure of your registration and admission. So you can see that how many admission and registration has been done for the month of March, April, May, and June, July. So the total number of admission and registration is 60. And now if you want to see that how much money is due for the registration amount in case, so you can see here. If you want to see that how much is the daily admission report, so you can see here, this is the complete admission process of your school. And at the same time, if you want to make this admission process more advanced, you have the features of taking exams and making a student selection, and you can also publish the result online on your website through us. So these are the processes by which you are going to take admission and you're going to manage the admission in your school. Thank you.